So let's take a closer look at the playfield. Just dirt really. All of the words and letters are in good condition, all the way down. Except that we've got some wear around the inserts. Very straightforward, that's all perfect. But again, the inserts, but that's easy to do. That's all fine. Inserts again just around the edges there. So, what else? Well, the bare wood and a bit of a line there. Same over here. So we've got some flipper wear, and over here again very easy to touch in, which I shall be doing. The character faces all perfectly okay to leave as they are. When you look in close at the paintwork, there's a kind of grey mottling which I'm familiar with. Ball swirls. How much of that will come off with the conventional cleaners, whether I then use maybe some alcohol and magic eraser, but always a bit difficult to know whether to take that risk. We shall see. We shall see how it all comes up. Now, plastics. This one has a small crack here. We're not going to be concerned about that. I think when they've got lights behind them they'll be fine. I've got some idea how to maybe brighten them up a little bit. More about that if we need to do it. That plate's fine. Again, these are okay. They're missing here and here and here, and as I understand it, they're in a box that I've yet to go through carefully. These skirts are chipped. That one's chipped. That one's chipped. And anyway, they're the wrong colour. Those two should be yellow. That one is red and should be red, so that might be okay. With these bumper bodies, I think what I might do is swap these two, so we've got symmetrically two new ones there and the old one there. Something else is that some of these bulb holders are these flat things rather than bayonets. 555 is it? Anyway, we think that that's why. Oops. We think that's why some of the bumper caps were getting burnt, because these protrude higher. So we're going to have to change these bulb holders that don't have the bayonets in. What's this one? That's a bayonet. That's a bayonet. Yeah, so we don't have to change all of them, but one's got to be changed, 2 and 3. So we need 3 new bulb holders, and we'll put some 47s in there probably. I think these are okay. You've got to be really careful taking those off. Make sure that it looks a little bit weak there maybe. Make sure that the screwdriver doesn't slip, because you don't want to be breaking one of those and having to buy a new set. If indeed they're available in yellow, I don't know. The flippers, I think, are probably okay underneath the mouldy old rubbers. So I will be getting some fine Sharpies to do that lettering back again. I have done it with a paintbrush elsewhere, but Sharpie might be easier. The apron is good. Little bits of corrosion just starting in that corner in particular, and that just needs carefully treating, and that's going to be fine. These lane guides are okay. That one's got a tiny little mark, nick, tiny depression, but that will clean up fine. These white lane guides are over there, and this one are okay. There's a tiny nick in there, but I'll polish that out just a little bit there. They'll be okay. And this top apron thing, top arch plate, it's mostly dirt that's the problem. I don't think there's any real corrosion of any consequence. Oh yeah, there's something else. These nuts with this split metal top, they're fairly widespread. Two more there, not at the top, and there are some that are missing. I don't recall seeing those before. My experience is limited, but I'm sure I can find some kind of hexagonal nut that we can replace the missing ones with and spread those original ones around so they look symmetrical, something like that. That's it for now in terms of the playing field.